Have you ever wondered why some people seem to be effortlessly aligned with the universe, attracting everything they desire, while others struggle to manifest their dreams? Why do some individuals seem to have a natural flow of abundance, while others feel stuck in a cycle of frustration, wondering why nothing ever changes? The truth is, manifestation isn't just about thinking positive or wanting it badly enough. It's about understanding the profound connection between you and the universe, aligning your energies with its frequencies, and clearing the blocks that prevent your desires from flowing into your life. In this video, we are going to explore the concept of quantum connection, the idea that our thoughts, emotions, and energy fields influence the universe and what it brings into our lives. This isn't just a spiritual concept, but one backed by the science of quantum physics and neurobiology. Joe Dispenza, one of the foremost experts in neuroscience and personal transformation, explains that our thoughts and emotions create electromagnetic fields that can either attract or repel the things we want. Understanding and mastering this process is key to overcoming energy blocks and manifesting your deepest desires with ease. So are you ready to stop struggling and begin aligning yourself with the flow of abundance and opportunity? Are you ready to embrace the quantum connection with the universe, heal old wounds, and finally start manifesting the life you've always dreamed of? If so, stay tuned as we break down the steps you can take right now to remove the energetic blocks holding you back and start creating the life you deserve. How misalignment blocks manifestation. Have you ever noticed how even when you're doing everything right, it still feels like something is off? Perhaps you've followed every tip, visualized every day, and done everything you were told to do, yet your dreams remain just out of reach. This is because manifestation isn't just about repeating affirmations or visualizing your desires. It is deeply connected to your internal alignment with your energy and the universe. Without this alignment, even the best strategies can feel like they're falling on deaf ears. The truth is, the universe is a mirror. It reflects back to you the energy you put out into the world, the thoughts you think, the emotions you feel, and the vibrations you emit all shape your reality. But what happens when these energies are out of sync with what you desire? When your thoughts are telling the universe one thing, but your emotions are screaming something entirely different? This misalignment creates a barrier, an invisible wall that prevents your desires from coming to fruition. Joe Dispenza speaks extensively about the importance of coherence between the mind and the body. He explains that our thoughts and emotions are not just fleeting mental states, but are forms of energy that create electromagnetic fields. When these fields are not in harmony, our manifestation attempts are sabotaged before they even have a chance to take root. A misalignment of energy, both internally and with the universe, can hold you back from achieving everything you desire. For instance, consider the common scenario where someone wants to manifest abundance, yet feels deep down that money is scarce, or that they're not worthy of wealth. On the surface, they may recite affirmations like, "I am worthy of financial abundance," but internally they are filled with fear and doubt. Their emotions vibrate at a different frequency than their thoughts. As a result, they are not sending a clear message to the universe. The universe responds to the frequency they are emitting, not just the words they say. This misalignment is the root cause of many frustrations in the manifestation process. This disconnect between thought and emotion can be likened to the tuning of a musical instrument. When the strings of an instrument are out of tune, no matter how beautifully the notes are played, they will sound off-key. Similarly, when your energy is out of tune with your desires, nothing you try to manifest will resonate at the right frequency. It's crucial to understand that alignment isn't just a passive state, it's an active process. You must cultivate an internal state of harmony, where your thoughts, emotions, and actions are aligned with what you wish to bring into your life. To achieve this alignment, we must first look inward and identify the unconscious beliefs and emotions that cause misalignment. This involves understanding the deep-seated fears, limiting beliefs, and unresolved emotional traumas that shape our perception of the world. These internal blocks may not always be obvious, but they have a profound effect on our energy field and, by extension, our ability to manifest. A significant part of the process involves shifting from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. Scarcity is not just about money. It is a mindset that can affect every area of life, relationships, health, and even your relationship with the universe itself. People who have a scarcity mindset are often stuck in the belief that there is not enough time, resources, or opportunities. This belief locks them into a cycle of limitation and prevents them from seeing the vast abundance available to them. On the other hand, an abundance mindset opens up the flow of energy, allowing for more opportunities, prosperity, and growth. When you begin to shift your internal state to one of abundance, you send a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. The key here is not just thinking abundance, but feeling it. You must feel the abundance within you before it can manifest externally. When you align your energy with that of abundance, the universe has no choice but to reflect that back to you. Another critical aspect of alignment is understanding the role of emotions in the manifestation process. Emotions are not just reactions to external circumstances, they are energy in motion. Every emotion carries a frequency that either aligns or misaligns with what you want to manifest. If you're constantly in a state of stress, fear, or anger, you're emitting a low-frequency vibration that will attract more of the same. Conversely, if you're in a state of peace, gratitude, and love, you align with higher frequencies that will attract positive outcomes. The process of aligning your energy requires a combination of awareness, healing, and action. You need to become aware of your thoughts and emotions, particularly the ones that are causing internal conflict. Once you're aware, the next step is healing. This could involve releasing old beliefs, practicing forgiveness, or healing past traumas that have shaped your current emotional state. Healing isn't a one-time event, but an ongoing practice that enables you to maintain a high vibrational frequency. Lastly, action is a vital part of this alignment. Alignment isn't just about thinking and feeling, it requires you to take inspired action towards your desires. When your energy is aligned, the actions you take will feel effortless and natural. The universe will guide you toward the right opportunities, and you'll be in a position to act on them. In summary, misalignment is one of the biggest obstacles to manifestation. Whether it's a misalignment of thoughts and emotions, a scarcity mindset, or unresolved emotional baggage, these factors create an invisible barrier that prevents the universe from responding to your desires. By understanding and addressing these blocks, you can create the inner harmony necessary to manifest your dreams. It's about tuning your energy, shifting your mindset, and healing your emotional wounds to align with the frequency of what you desire. Only then can you open the doors to limitless abundance and personal transformation. Why the vibration of scarcity is more linked to your brain than you think. One of the most common and insidious blockages to manifestation is the vibration of scarcity. We've all heard about abundance, prosperity, and the law of attraction, but what about the opposite? How does scarcity, the feeling that there's not enough to go around, shape our reality, and how is this concept connected to the way our brains function? Understanding this relationship is essential to breaking free from the cycle of scarcity and tapping into the abundant energy of the universe. At its core, scarcity is a state of mind. It's a belief that resources, whether they are money, love, opportunities, or time, are limited. This belief, however, is not just a psychological or philosophical notion. It is something deeply embedded in the brain's wiring. The way we perceive and react to scarcity is rooted in our evolutionary survival mechanisms. Thousands of years ago, when resources were truly limited, our brains evolved to prioritize the search for more, often in a fearful, urgent manner. This mindset helped our ancestors survive in harsh environments, but in the modern world, it can keep us stuck in a loop of lack and limitation. The brain, particularly the amygdala, plays a key role in how we experience feelings of scarcity. The amygdala is responsible for processing emotions, especially fear, and it reacts to perceived threats in our environment. When we experience fear or anxiety about money, love, or success, the amygdala is triggered, activating the fight or flight response. This response floods the body with stress hormones, such as cortisol, which can further reinforce feelings of scarcity and scarcity-based thoughts. Interestingly, modern science, particularly research in neuroplasticity, shows that our brains are capable of rewiring themselves in response to our thoughts and behaviors. This means that while the brain may be hardwired to respond to scarcity, it is not permanently set in this state. We have the power to change our brain's wiring, and in doing so, change our experience of scarcity. One of the most profound aspects of this process is understanding how our thoughts create neural pathways. Every thought you have is a chemical reaction in the brain. Over time, repeated thoughts form patterns of neural connections, making it easier for the brain to default to those patterns. When you repeatedly think thoughts of lack or limitation, your brain becomes more efficient at reinforcing these pathways. The more you think about scarcity, the more your brain will look for evidence to support it. This becomes a vicious cycle where the brain perpetuates scarcity by continually searching for and reinforcing it. This is where the concept of the vibration of scarcity becomes incredibly powerful. The brain doesn't just think about scarcity, it vibrates with it. The emotions associated with scarcity, such as fear, worry, and anxiety, emit low-frequency vibrations that send signals to the universe. These signals attract more experiences that align with those frequencies. When you feel that there is not enough, whether it's enough money, enough love, or enough time, you are unknowingly attracting more experiences of lack into your life. The universe, responding to the energy you emit, will mirror this lack back to you. But what happens when you shift your vibration from scarcity to abundance? The change is profound. When you start to consciously focus on abundance, your brain begins to rewire itself, to notice opportunities, solutions, and resources that were previously hidden from you. This doesn't mean that the universe will suddenly give you everything you want without effort, but it does mean that you begin to see and attract more of what you desire. When you focus on abundance, you shift your energy, and your brain aligns with that frequency, attracting experiences that match it. Joe Dispenza has done extensive work on the brain's ability to reprogram itself, particularly in relation to the emotional state of scarcity. According to Dispenza, the brain can be retrained to release the emotional charge around scarcity, allowing for a shift toward abundance. This reprogramming process begins with becoming aware of the thoughts that keep you locked in a scarcity mindset. By recognizing these thoughts, you can then replace them with thoughts that align with abundance. The key here is not just thinking positively, but truly feeling the emotions of abundance. The brain needs to feel the shift in order to create new neural pathways. A powerful way to rewire the brain and move from scarcity to abundance is through the practice of gratitude. Gratitude has been scientifically proven to increase the production of positive neurochemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which not only enhance your mood, but also strengthen the brain's ability to perceive and attract positive experiences. When you consistently practice gratitude, you begin to shift your brain's focus from what you don't have to what you do have. This simple yet profound shift in focus can start to rewire your brain for abundance and prosperity. The brain's neuroplasticity is one of the most powerful tools we have in transforming our lives. Just as you can reprogram your brain to think thoughts of abundance, you can also create new habits that reinforce this new mindset. Simple daily practices, such as writing down what you are grateful for each day, can slowly begin to shift your brain's default setting from scarcity to abundance. Over time, this new way of thinking will become second nature, and you will begin to see the world differently. Moreover, our external reality is shaped by how we perceive the world internally. When we believe there is not enough, whether it's in our bank account or in our relationships, we unconsciously create a self-fulfilling prophecy. We act in ways that align with our beliefs, often making decisions based on fear or a lack of confidence. This behavior further reinforces our perception of scarcity. On the other hand, when we start to believe that there is enough for everyone, we make choices that align with abundance, and we begin to act in ways that open us up to receiving more of what we desire. One final important aspect to consider is the concept of energetic flow. The universe is always in motion, constantly providing opportunities and resources. However, if we are holding on to limiting beliefs about scarcity, we block the natural flow of energy. Just like a river that is blocked by debris, the flow of abundance cannot reach us when we are holding on to negative beliefs. By clearing these blocks, through emotional healing, shifting beliefs and creating new neural pathways, we allow the universe's energy to flow freely into our lives. In conclusion, the vibration of scarcity is more than just a mental state. It is deeply ingrained in the way our brains are wired. Our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs about scarcity create neural pathways that reinforce the idea that there is not enough to go around. This misalignment with abundance keeps us trapped in a cycle of lack. However, by understanding the brain's neuroplasticity and consciously shifting our mindset, we can reprogram our brains to align with abundance. By doing so, we unlock the flow of prosperity and begin to attract more of what we desire. The key is to recognize that the power to shift from scarcity to abundance lies within us, in the way we think, feel, and act. The fatal mistake of trying to manifest without emotional coherence. When it comes to manifestation, one of the most overlooked aspects is emotional coherence. Many people dive into the process with great enthusiasm, setting intentions, visualizing, and practicing affirmations, but without considering the critical role of their emotions in the process. It's easy to focus on the mental and spiritual aspects of manifestation, but neglecting emotional coherence can derail the entire process. At its core, emotional coherence refers to the alignment between your thoughts, emotions, and actions. When you desire something, whether it's wealth, love, or success, your thoughts alone are not enough. Your emotional state must match the frequency of what you wish to attract. If your emotions are at odds with your desires, you are effectively sending mixed signals to the universe, and as a result, your manifestations may never materialize. The importance of emotional coherence in manifestation is rooted in the idea that emotions are energy in motion. They are not simply reactions to external events, but rather vibrational frequencies that send out signals into the universe. According to quantum physics and the law of attraction, like attracts like. This means that the emotions you feel on a consistent basis directly influence what you attract into your life. If you are feeling anxious, fearful, or uncertain, you are emitting a frequency that is not aligned with abundance, joy, or success. In this case, the universe will mirror those emotions back to you, and you will attract more situations that perpetuate those feelings. Think about it. How many times have you set a goal, only to find yourself sabotaging your own efforts due to fear or doubt? You might say you want success, but deep down, you might be afraid of failure or unworthy of success. Your thoughts might say one thing, but your emotional state may say something entirely different. When there is this emotional disconnect, the law of attraction simply cannot work in your favor. The universe responds to the energy you emit, not just the thoughts you think. If your emotions are out of alignment with your desires, your manifestations will struggle to come through. One common manifestation mistake is the assumption that visualization and affirmations are enough. While these practices are powerful, they are not sufficient on their own. Affirmations and visualizations are mental exercises that engage the conscious mind, but they do not address the emotional blocks that may lie beneath the surface. If you feel unworthy of receiving what you're asking for, or if you harbor subconscious beliefs of scarcity or failure, your emotional state will create a barrier to the manifestation process. Joe Dispenza, a leading figure in the study of neuroscience and the mind-body connection, explains that in order for manifestation to work, we must experience emotional coherence between our conscious intentions and our subconscious programming. The brain's subconscious patterns are formed through past experiences, and these patterns often shape the way we feel about ourselves and the world around us. If you have an underlying belief that you are not deserving of success, or that money is scarce, no amount of positive thinking or visualizing will override the deep-seated emotional patterns that are running in the background. To manifest with emotional coherence, you need to create harmony between your conscious thoughts and your subconscious emotions. This requires addressing any emotional wounds or limiting beliefs that may be blocking your ability to align with your desires. Emotional coherence is about healing these inner conflicts so that your emotions are in sync with the positive energy you wish to attract. A key element in achieving emotional coherence is self-awareness. Becoming aware of your emotional patterns and triggers is the first step in the process. This means recognizing when you are feeling fear, doubt, or frustration, and understanding that these emotions are not in alignment with what you desire. Once you become aware of these emotions, you can begin the process of transforming them. This may involve reframing negative beliefs, practicing emotional release techniques, or engaging in healing practices such as meditation, journaling, or therapy. One of the most effective ways to create emotional coherence is through the practice of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotional state that aligns your energy with abundance and positivity. When you express gratitude for the things you have, you shift your emotional state from one of lack to one of abundance. This simple shift in energy can create a ripple effect, attracting more of what you are grateful for into your life. Gratitude helps to rewire the brain, replacing old patterns of scarcity with new patterns of abundance. In addition to gratitude, it's essential to practice emotional healing. Emotional wounds from the past, such as feelings of unworthiness, rejection, or abandonment, can create blockages in the flow of energy. These unresolved emotions can manifest as limiting beliefs or negative thought patterns that prevent you from fully embracing your desires. Healing these emotional wounds is a crucial step in achieving emotional coherence and clearing the path for manifestation. Practices such as forgiveness, both of yourself and others, can help release these emotional blocks and allow your energy to flow more freely. Another powerful tool in creating emotional coherence is meditation. Meditation allows you to quiet the mind and connect with your inner self. During meditation, you can focus on your desires and emotions, allowing them to come into alignment with one another. By cultivating a state of inner peace and clarity, you create an energetic environment where your manifestations can thrive. Meditation helps you cultivate emotional resilience, which is essential for staying aligned with your desires, even when external circumstances may seem challenging. It is also important to recognize that manifestation is not just about achieving a specific outcome, it is about aligning with the energy of the universe. The universe is always in motion, and by aligning your emotional state with the universal flow, you become a co-creator in the manifestation process. This means letting go of the need to control every aspect of your life and trusting that the universe has a plan for you. When you are emotionally coherent and in alignment with your desires, the universe will naturally guide you toward the opportunities and experiences that will fulfill your purpose. In conclusion, the fatal mistake many people make in the manifestation process is attempting to manifest without emotional coherence. Without emotional alignment, your intentions and desires will be met with resistance, as your subconscious beliefs and emotional state are out of sync with what you wish to create. To manifest effectively, you must cultivate emotional coherence, a state where your thoughts, feelings, and actions are in harmony with your desires. This requires self-awareness, healing emotional wounds, and shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Only when you are emotionally aligned with your desires can you truly manifest the life you desire. Simple techniques to reprogram your mindset and unlock your abundance frequency. The journey of manifestation is not simply about hoping for something to appear in your life. It is about a deep, transformative process of reprogramming your mindset, aligning with the universe, and unlocking your personal frequency of abundance. Whether it's wealth, love, or success, your ability to attract and manifest your desires is rooted in how you think, feel, and act in relation to your goals. The good news is that by utilizing a few simple yet powerful techniques, you can begin to shift your mindset and open the door to a new reality of abundance. At the core of manifestation lies a simple truth. Your external reality is a reflection of your internal state. If you want to manifest prosperity, you must first align your internal energy with the frequency of abundance. This is not a one-time process, but an ongoing journey of transformation that involves reprogramming your subconscious mind and overcoming limiting beliefs that block your flow of abundance. These limiting beliefs are often deep-seated and subconscious, but they can be changed with focused effort and intention. One of the most powerful techniques to reprogram your mindset is the practice of affirmations. Affirmations are statements that help you rewrite the subconscious beliefs that have been holding you back. By consistently affirming positive thoughts about yourself, your life, and your desires, you begin to shift your vibration and attract more of what you want. However, simply repeating affirmations without truly feeling the words will not create lasting change. The key to successful affirmation work lies in feeling the truth of the words you speak. For example, instead of just repeating, "I am worthy of abundance," focus on truly feeling the emotions behind those words. Allow yourself to experience the gratitude, joy, and excitement of knowing that you are deserving of everything the universe has to offer. This emotional connection to your affirmations is what helps to activate the reprogramming of your subconscious mind. When you align your emotions with your words, your vibration shifts, and you begin to attract more opportunities that match your new frequency. Another technique that can help unlock your abundance frequency is visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool that taps into the creative power of the mind. By imagining yourself already living the life you desire, you create a mental blueprint for your desires. This practice helps to train your mind to focus on the positive outcomes you want to manifest, rather than on any doubts or fears that may arise. When visualizing, it's important to engage all of your senses. Picture yourself in the environment you want to create. Feel the emotions of success, love, or peace that you will experience once your desires are realized. The more vivid and emotionally charged your visualization, the more potent its effect will be. Visualization sends a clear signal to the universe, telling it exactly what you want. By repeatedly seeing and feeling your desires as already fulfilled, you align yourself with the energy of abundance and begin to attract it into your life. Meditation is another simple yet powerful tool for reprogramming your mindset. Through meditation, you can quiet the mind and create space for new thoughts, beliefs, and emotions to emerge. Meditation allows you to connect with your inner self and the energy of the universe, facilitating the flow of abundance into your life. It also helps to reduce stress and anxiety, which can block your manifestation efforts. When you are in a calm, focused state, you are more attuned to your desires and are better able to receive guidance from the universe. One of the most effective ways to use meditation for abundance is to focus on gratitude. During your meditation, focus on everything you are grateful for, whether it's your health, relationships, or the opportunities that have come your way. Gratitude helps to shift your mindset from one of lack to one of abundance. By consistently practicing gratitude, you begin to retrain your brain to focus on the positive aspects of your life, which opens the door for even more abundance to flow in. Another technique to shift your mindset and unlock your abundance frequency is to practice self-love and self-acceptance. Many people block their abundance because they do not believe they are worthy of it. They may have deep-seated beliefs of unworthiness or fear, that they do not deserve the good things that the universe has to offer. This mindset can prevent the manifestation process from unfolding as it should. To counteract these beliefs, practice daily affirmations of self-love and acceptance. Remind yourself that you are worthy of every blessing the universe has in store for you. Visualize yourself as deserving of success, love, and prosperity. As you cultivate a loving and accepting relationship with yourself, you will begin to align with the frequency of abundance. This shift in your energy will naturally attract more opportunities, wealth, and positive experiences into your life. Along with these techniques, it's important to take inspired action towards your goals. Manifestation is not just about sitting back and waiting for things to happen. It's about taking proactive steps that align with your desires. This could mean investing in your personal growth, seeking new opportunities, or taking small daily actions that bring you closer to your goals. When you take action with intention and alignment, you send a powerful message to the universe that you are ready to receive. One of the key elements of taking inspired action is to trust the process and let go of the need for control. Often, we get in our own way by trying to force outcomes or dictate the timeline of our manifestation. Trusting the universe to deliver your desires in the perfect way and at the perfect time is essential for allowing the flow of abundance to unfold naturally. Surrendering control allows you to be open to receiving in unexpected and beautiful ways. Lastly, it's important to address any fears or doubts that arise during your manifestation journey. Fear is a natural part of the process, especially when we are stepping into new territory and seeking change. However, fear can create energetic blocks that prevent our desires from manifesting. When fear arises, it's important to acknowledge it and release it. This can be done through practices such as deep breathing, visualization, or simply reminding yourself that you are supported by the universe. As you release fear, you create space for trust, confidence, and alignment to take root. In conclusion, reprogramming your mindset is a crucial step in unlocking your abundance frequency and successfully manifesting your desires. By practicing affirmations, visualization, meditation, self-love, and inspired action, you can shift your energy and align with the vibration of abundance. It is a gradual process that requires patience and consistency, but with time, you will begin to see profound changes in your life. The universe is always ready to provide, but it is up to you to align your energy with what you want to receive. By reprogramming your mindset, you open the door to limitless possibilities and the abundant life you truly deserve. Manifestation is not just about wishful thinking or hoping for the best. It is a deliberate process of aligning your thoughts, emotions, and energy with the universe's abundant flow. As we've explored, understanding the power of quantum connection, emotional coherence, and mindset reprogramming is crucial for unlocking the doors to your desires. These techniques, from gratitude and self-love to the practice of visualization, are all part of a deep and transformative journey. But the key to it all is consistency. It's not about doing these practices once and expecting immediate results. It's about integrating them into your life daily, with faith, patience, and a deep trust in the process. The universe doesn't work on our timeline, but when we align ourselves energetically, we begin to see the manifestations unfold in their perfect time and form. Remember, the universe is always listening to your energy. Every thought, emotion, and action contributes to the life you are creating. If you stay aligned, keep believing in your worth, and maintain the emotional coherence with your desires, you'll begin to see the abundant life you've always dreamed of. The universe is waiting to reflect back to you everything you believe you deserve. Are you ready to stop letting fear, doubt, and misalignment hold you back from manifesting your dreams? Are you prepared to take the next step toward a life of abundance and transformation? If so, hit that subscribe button now and join this community of like-minded individuals who are all on the same journey. Keep watching and dive deeper into the transformative practices that can change your life. Don't miss out on what's next. Your abundant future is just a click away,